Leo, limiting perspectives might be keeping you stuck. So let's get into your cards for this week. All right, Leo. First, we're going to read your general reading, which I pulled before we got started. And then at the end, we're going to get some guidance cards for you from the Beyond Lumeria Oracle deck. So let's get started. Right off the bat, I noticed that you were feeling kind of defensive or um, putting up your guard and wanting to stand your ground about what it is that you want to do long term, what you want to invest in, where where you're putting your long term goals, right? It seems as though something's got you at a crossroads, at a point of feeling like blocked mentally, having a hard time making a decision, or maybe having a hard time figuring out which direction you want to go in next. And you've recently experienced some things in your life that are causing you to reevaluate. And you're experiencing one of those, moments in life where it's like, okay, I understand, that there is good and bad things that are going to happen in my life, and you're harmonizing with that, right? But at the same time, it's causing you to be at this, again, like crossroads mentally. I can see that you've been, very sad and missing something from the past. This can be a person, it can be a place. It's essentially just a feeling of sadness, regret, and missing, longing for something from the past. And you're keeping this, whatever it is, very close to you. You're trying to keep, you know, control of, I guess, like your mental headspace is what I'm picking up on. And you're trying to control the situation. That's what I wanted to say. And because of that, it's causing this really heavy burden. And not to say that, you can't miss someone from the past or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just you keeping that energy so close to you is weighing very heavily on you, right? And it's becoming heavy to carry. So I think for you, what you're really craving right now is to go into a new direction. I feel like you really want adventure, you want to explore, you want to, go down a new path. Maybe things for you, in life have shifted so much that you're now craving, a new pathway for a little while. And I feel like it could also do with like wanting a new path in work because you do have the King of Pentacles there, but there's not a whole lot of other coins other than what you're investing your time into, right? But that can also be just your emotional and physical time. I feel like you want to spend more time and money going on, traveling and going on adventures and seeking something new because, your overall energy was a Five of Swords. And I think the Five of Swords in this reading is just speaking to what mentally has been going on for you. Like you've been in a heavy headspace and it's keeping you at those crossroads, right? And it has to do, again, with something that's happened in your life that has caused you to weigh out, your situation and appreciate things, but also be sad about things that you've lost. Like I get a very heavy energy of just mental like stuck because of something that's happened for you. Um, so yeah, let's pull some guidance cards for you this week, Leo. Let's see what guidance you have coming in. What guidance does Leo have coming in for this week? Ooh, beautiful. All right, third eye chakra and healing is the card at the bottom of the deck. Third eye chakra. It says the seat of wisdom and consciousness, intuition, imagination, seeing inner and outer worlds, limitless, understanding. Examine limiting ideas, listen more, balance the left hemisphere's logical and analytical thinking with inner guidance and deep wisdom. Take note of any thought patterns that may be holding you from your fullest potential through mind-based fear of past experiences. So what's interesting is that your guidance card landed on the card that I said, you were keeping this close. You were keeping it, to yourself, very close to you. This sorrow, this sadness, this missing of a past person. And I think what Spirit is trying to say is maybe not like release this individual or whatever it is that, you're missing, but maybe have a more open perspective and less of a like limiting perspective, right? And have more understanding of what you're going through, So I'm going to read healing, even though it didn't come out on the table. It came out as your overall energy. So extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit the situation in question from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. This will help you decipher what is real, possible ways forward, and whether an issue is really a problem at all. This card also signifies the universal push that inspires you to explore your healing abilities in whatever way that looks for you. Energy rebalance, energetic awareness, healing yourself and others, exploring healing modalities, the chakra system, your unique innate ability to heal, color vibration, soul sovereignty, auras, and the meridian system, aligning to the highest good and optimal health. To me, what I got from that was, like what I said here, like extend your awareness on the situation, right? For you to be able to heal and not have such a limiting aspect on your perception of that situation. And I think when that happens and you're able to decipher things better from a more grounded stance, then I think, your energies will shift. And not saying that you're in a bad energy, I just think it's kind of keeping you blocked and stuck. From, wanting to do what you really want to do, which I can see in here is travel and explore and go on a new adventure. So, yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Leo. I hope this message resonates. And if you would like, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel because I would truly appreciate the support. And have an awesome day. Bye, my little mystics.